Hey, Soul Fam, as promised, I'm back. I had a little sip of tea. I was like, let me sip my little tea because I got some tea for you today. Ooh, I got some tea. Some good tea. See, this is some good tea. Good tea is helpful to your body. Right? Right. So fam, I'ma just jump right into it. Don't become miserable trying to be memorable. The Lord put that on my heart and I was laughing. I was like, Lord, you is one funny person. But I was like, yo, I started putting it in so many different avenues. I was like, oh. It's always a 360, you know? And I was like, I don't know what I was thinking about or who I was talking to, or I don't even know where it came. But no, I was sitting in silence because I've been doing a no music week. Okay? Some of us fast with whatever we want to fast with, and I'm fasting with some music as much as I want to hear it. As much as I want to bop. The Lord said, take a break. Sit in silence. Miss that. Okay? So, that's I'm getting a little ashy and dry. So, oftentimes we want to be memorable, right? We want to create generational wealth. We want to be viral. We want to, be top tier. We want to be, that's how we go be. And oftentimes we set that goal and then we go into beast mode. We just start going and doing what steps we know. We just be doing. And the Lord was like, yes, but as you're doing, don't become miserable. And I was like, don't become miserable. I was like, I'm not miserable. But, he was just saying, like, don't get too caught up. See, oftentimes we'll get too caught up, we'll start to shift what our original goal was, and we'll start feeding our ego a little more, knowing like, that wasn't, you ain't do all this work to revert back. You know what I'm saying? See, some people say get rid of the ego. And I'm like, well, why would God give us the ego and tell us to get rid of it? But I just think it means don't let it take over. Don't feed it so much. Because when you feed it so much, it'll get out of control. It'll become a monster. Oftentimes people be like, I don't know what got into me. Yeah, babe. If you feed your ego too much, and that ego take over, and you have too much pride, and you forget, and you think you God himself, that's what the ego will do. The ego will be like, listen, I am God. I am the creator. And walk around without humility. And when you don't walk around with humility, you start to put your peace into things that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, you shouldn't. And the biggest one of all, likes and follows. Likes, follows, and views. You'll start putting your peace into likes, follows, and views. Like, okay, I got 30 views, or I got 3,000 views, so I'm validated. But who said what? He said, what in the foolery? He said, Sophia, remember to continue to do things from the space that you started to do it. Remember that it's a bigger purpose. Yes, we want views. Yes, we want follows. Yes, we want platforms. Who doesn't? It's like, who doesn't want money? That's another thing too, money. Ooh. He said, don't start making that your goal. When you start making those things your goal, views, likes, comments, subscribers, money, when you start making those your goals, you take away from the purpose, because you get too excited when your views hit this much. And oh Lord, sorry, I just got another text. I gotta learn how to stop my texts from coming up because they be interrupted. Anyway, so this is something I forget to text you back, because if it pops up while I'm recording, I'm so sorry. I be sitting here doing the video, and I be posting the video, then I start eating, then I get distracted. Okay, but he said, don't let the views, don't let the money, don't let the subscribers, don't let the followers validate you, because you will become miserable when it stops meeting those expectations. Because then maybe you start to get less money. Maybe you start to get less views. Maybe you start to get less follows. And now you start to feel insecure. Now you'll be like, oh, I'm not getting the views, so I'm not doing it anymore. You're not getting the views, so you're not going to do it anymore. The Lord said, you see that spiral back? You see how that loses its purpose? The Lord said, I didn't tell you to do this for views. He said, I didn't tell you to do this to become famous. The Lord said, I didn't tell you to do this to get validation from those that don't qualify to validate you. The Lord said, I validated you when I gave you the purpose. He said, operate from love, and you'll always be happy. Give it your all, you'll always be rewarded. But he said his rewards don't come in like and views. He said his rewards don't come in dollar signs all the time. Sometimes I'll be like, ooh, found me a 20. But he said that's extra. He said, stop looking for extra. Because extra don't always come. Come on, Lord. He said extra don't always come. He said, I give you extra when I see you giving extra. But don't be giving extra just to get extra. Extra, read all about it. Ooh, wait. Come on, soul fam. We got to do better. We got to practice what we preach. Because I think in the back of our minds, we already know. We know. But it's just something egotistical in us that still be looking at that view like, how many views did I get? Okay. But don't give it so much energy. See, sometimes we'll get that viral video, or we'll get that like from somebody we like. We'll get that comment. We'll get the statistics. And then look up at the Lord like, thank you, Lord. And he looking down at you like, that you were supposed to thank me before that. He said, this is not how I let you know you're doing good. We keep putting out growth to these platforms. The Lord said, YouTube doesn't grow you, I do. Not me, obviously, him. The Lord said, Instagram doesn't grow you. He said, follows doesn't grow you. So why every time it grow, you think you grew? Ooh. Truth right there. He said, I wish you would cut it out and stick to the purpose. said the purpose, whatever that purpose was, if it was to move people or to feed people, he said that is the only purpose. Anything aside from that is extra. Okay. 60. Come on, Pearly. Black tea with tropical mango. He said, I help you grow inside. He said, I help you grow your mind. I help you expand your ideas. I help you heal your heart. I help you operate better every day. He said, I help you in real circumstances. When you're in situations, I help you look at bigger pictures for the solutions. The Lord said, I help you move in the real world so that you're in position to help the real people, the real souls out there. We get too caught up in our technology devices, forgetting the Lord was here before technology. He created it. Ooh. Come on. We not motivated because we waiting for social media to motivate us. Ooh. Lord said, I motivate you. Speak to me. Speak to him, okay? Speak in the third person or second person, some person. He said, ask and you shall receive. Some of us, we not even asking, so we never receive. And then we sit around confused. He confused because he don't know why you not asking. He said, why don't they ask? He's not going to come intrude. People think God be wanting to come and pull you in and drag you through. The Lord said, you have free will. You have free will. And that's how he wanted it to be. He wants you to want him. It's a two-way street. Some of us get it confused. Because I don't know about you, but as a human, created by the Creator, I'm not going to want to love in a relationship where they don't love me. I'm not going to want to do for you where no one does for me. Yeah, I'll be nice. We could be cordial. I could do you a favor or two. But I'm not going to just sit around and be a doormat. Some of y'all think God is supposed to be your doormat. I'm not going to lie. If God was a doormat, I probably won't be preaching this hard. That's how he do. That's how when people be preaching about how amazing he is, you can see the passion in people who are real. You'll understand, like, I want that type of love. And it's enough for everyone, but everybody got to be willing. If you ain't willing, ooh, baby, I feel bad for you. But that's another story. Okay, so fam, don't be miserable trying to be memorable. Some of us, we working too hard in the wrong places. Ooh. Working too hard in the wrong places. Let me put it into another perspective for you. Let me go a little long. Lord said, go, give me one more jewel, one more gem. Let's do one more gem. Okay? Listen, so fam, you ever go to a party, cause you know your crush is gonna be there. But that's your crush. They ain't crushing on you. You just crushing on them, right? So you put on all this makeup, hair. You go buy this expensive outfit. You go out your way to get noticed, right? Because you want to be memorable. You want him or her to notice you, right? You go get that good cologne. Then you go up in the party and you in the middle of the dance floor and you working the moves extra hard, and then you start sweating, so now you looking hot, you know, and they never say nothing to you the whole night. And then you go home and you like, hey, you didn't even notice me. He didn't even say hi. She didn't even look my way. You know? How you gonna feel after that? You gonna be like, dang, I did all that. You gonna be a little miserable, right? Come on. Know where to put your energy. Don't be wasting time trying to get the attention for those who don't want it. Ooh. Ooh. Well, so that's gonna make you miserable. Start spending your time where it's appreciated. Start spending your energy where it's appreciated. Start speaking to people that appreciate it. Oftentimes, we be so quick to give somebody advice or help them or be a friend, excuse me, and they don't even want to hear it. They're looking at you like, why would you get me so bad? Like, take the time. Okay, you don't like my style, you don't like my energy, you don't like me? Cool. See you later. Adios. Some of us, we don't know how to say see you later. Bye. Okay. See ya. And sometimes you don't even gotta say it. Just do it. Just be gone. You'll know when your energy is appreciated and your time is appreciated and you are appreciated, because you will feel it. Some of us, we be creating stuff in our head because we want this vivid picture of our fantasy, and we'll do anything to have it, except accepting when it's not there. You know, when you accept what's not for you, what's for you will be so vivid. It'll be so amazing. It'll have your name all on it. You'll feel more joy naturally. You won't even have to drink nothing but tea. You'll be like, what you drinking? What you on? I'll be like, if only you knew. This piece I have built. Well, okay? Because I ain't built it by myself. I can't sit here and act like I did this magical transformation by myself. No. That's how real God is. Okay? The piece is real. I'll be like, ooh. I know me 2-3 years ago, I'll be acting a fool. I'll save my energy and put it towards things that appreciate it. It's like a two-way street, you know? Sorry, y'all, I'm drinking this some good tea. Black tea, too. Black tea is a natural caffeine, I think. Who knows? Maybe lying. Anyway, so fam, thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed something, watch this video twice. I was saying some stuff. I know you was sitting there like, oh, ooh, she right, ooh. When I hear something like, ooh, I'll be having to pause it and let them thoughts go. I'll be like, ooh. You know, hit them with the ooh. Like, comment, subscribe. Well, you know I gotta say that stuff. You know, I'm using the platform, but I'm gonna say it too. I'm not gonna not say that, you know. I'm human, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next win. Bye for now.